The next round is Believe It or Not. I'll give the panellists a simple statement. All they have to do is decide whether they think it's true or false. Dave, David and Louie, let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic.
The Daily Mirror calls on you.
Who? Us?
Yes, and millions of other young people like you.
Hey, you two, cut it out. You're the Daily Mirror, aren't you? Can't you stop them?
Stop you more like it.
What?
Well, why spoil their fun?
I never carried on like that.
And look at the mess you made of things. Oh, don't worry about him. The Daily Mirror believes in young people, and that means you.
Well, that was an advert for the Daily Mirror from 1983. Here is your related statistic. 75% of young people say their biggest worry in life is spotty skin. Is that true or false? Louis, what do you think young people worry about?
Did you have spots when you were young?
Very few, yeah. But I got Clearasil. I sorted them all out.
They didn't have Clearasil when you were young.
They did. They did.
Are there any pop stars with spotty skin?
Mick Hucknall.
Mick Hucknall's spotty.
He's not good looking.
No one knows if he's spotty because no one's been able to look for long enough. Vic's not taking a great part in this round, but...
I found it on the floor. There was a bit of loose... you know, this stuff on the floor. So I thought, you know, why miss out on an opportunity like that?
It's a golden opportunity. True or false?
If you're at that age where you're getting spotty skin, that's adolescence, puberty, and there's all the things that go with that, like chatting up girls, and you think they'll be amused if you do that thing on the back of the knee that makes the leg collapse. I did it to Christine Argy's in the dinner queue once. She had a tray and everything. And I did both knees.
What were you worried about when you were young? Because you told me you were very confused when you were young. How do you resolve those issues?
Just stop it.
Love it if I kissed you.
No, I wouldn't.
You would love it. You just need to try it.
I don't know whether this is the forum.
It is. I am ready. Let me just give you a little kiss.
No.
You kissed Louie earlier.
Well, you kissed my knee earlier as well, so...
I want to work up your body.
Right, 75% of young people say their biggest worry in life is spotty skin. What do you think?
I'd say it's true.
You think it's true? OK, well, I can tell you that the answer is true. Sean, Vic and Christian. Let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic.
For Tony, it's audition time on Star Quality. Incredible what you can do in 60 seconds.
That was Tony Rudd. I know what you're thinking. No, that was Michael Jackson. No, it was Tony Rudd.
But that guy's not even a Jackson looky-like, sound-alikey, look-alikey, and just not in anything at all alikey. He's like a vaguey, bitty, tiny bitty likey.
OK, your related statistic is as follows. 36% of obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Is that true or false?
Swap a member of my family for an obsessive fan, though, wouldn't you? I quite like
Have you got any obsessive fans? I bet you have. Yeah.
No, well, I've had one who wrote to me every week for 18 months and
Man or
begged
woman?
me to marry her, and said she was being sent off to Bangladesh to be married off by her dad, and I was her only chance. And she said, I'll meet you outside Luton Station at 3 o'clock on Friday, and I never turned up, felt a bit guilty, and the letters stopped. The letters stopped, and I thought, oh, poor girl, she's been sent off. And after my first day on Channel 4 News, I got a letter from her, it was a year later, saying, I wasn't really sent off to be married, I was just saying that to make you jealous.
And you married her?
I married her, no.
The trouble with Luton Station, there's 2 exits, isn't there? It's very easy.
Who's your hero?
My hero's Madonna.
If you had to, David, who would you swap for Madonna?
My dad. Is it
Why
all
have you
right if
got
I have
banana?
this now?
Where did you get that from? Was
I
that...
got it from the room. I'm hungry. I didn't have time to properly eat. I'm having a banana. Get on with the show. I'm going to finish it. You might as well get on with the show.
So 36% of obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Do you think it's true or false?
We think it's true.
Well, I can tell you that the answer is false. In fact, 72% of obsessive fans would be willing to swap a family member for their hero. Fair enough. If I could broker a deal to swap my Auntie Gladys for David Beckham, I would. I'm not a massive fan of Beckham's or anything. I'd just like to see our midfield improved.